friends. Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and it's Thursday, and we are going to continue working on our special book here. And let's go ahead and get started on the number 9. So let's go ahead, we'll lift this up and we'll zoom you in. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. We are so close to the weekend. My goodness, I can see it coming. I am happy about that. How has your week been so far? I hope it's been a good week. I hope if you're going through this heat wave like we are, you're okay. It's been a challenge. But I'd rather take the challenge of the weather and try to do the best I can than face the alternative, which is not being around. So I'll take it. I got up this morning and it was still hot out, but I still got up, thank God. So, and it helps if that one was turned the right way. There you go, Debbie. Our little project's coming around nicely. We are most likely going to go well into the weekend with this project. There's a lot of little rhinestones that have to be filled in, so 15 minutes each day. I guess I was a little overconfident because we only have like half of this done, not even half, so I guess I was feeling a little overzealous when I thought my time frame out on it. That's okay. It'll get done this week. It's going to get done this week. Even if I have to do 2 videos on Saturday and Sunday. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. But I will get this project done. We shall see. It's a nice little notebook though, but there is a lot to drill. Oh, it helps if I put one on the pen. Oh, friends. Just plugging away. Work, home, Spoto Todd, rinse, repeat. That is all. I've said it before though, and I'll say it again. I love my boring little life. I don't need to be on the go all the time. I'm too old for that. That was for my younger days. These days I'm in bed by 9 o'clock because I'm up at a little after 5 usually. Just to be able to spend some time with Todd and Spoto before I have to go to work. And then I work until 7 o'clock at night, and that only gives me a couple hours to do dinner, dishes. Well, Todd does dinner and I wash the dishes, and then enjoy a little bit of time relaxing, watching some TV, and then I have to toddle on off to bed. Whoopsie. Here we go. Nope. Alright, you're there. Doesn't matter how you got there, you're there now. Okay, so we're going to find a little spot. Oh, there we go. Okay, find a little spot where I can put my finger, I can put my thumb so I can hold it. There we go. Sorry, I'm being quiet. You know, it's that time of the week where you just, you're getting tired. Truth be told, I filmed this on a Sunday because you know me, I batch film. So I kind of lose, a little bit of steam by this time. If you have any questions for me. I had a question asked in a previous video. I'm going to have to go back and research who it was that asked me. But they asked me, I believe, and this is just, I'm spitballing here because I don't recall the exact question the way it was worded. However, I'm just going to paraphrase to the best of my memory. If there was one person, dead or alive, that I believe they were asking if I would talk to or have dinner with, who would that be? Well, first off, my first instinct are my parents. I miss them dearly, and I would just give anything for one more day with them. That being said, it is a great question. There's so many people. I mean, I don't know. I would like to, I know this kind of sounds a little cheesy, probably boring. There's a few, but there's one person that stands out in my mind, and that's Norman Rockwell, the great American artist Norman Rockwell. That's somebody I would love to sit down and talk with sometime, and just, I've seen, documentaries on his life and such. I would love to hear the stories from him about, what made him decide to be an artist and what influenced him. I'd just love to hear the stories right from him. And I don't know, just, stuff like that. Robin Williams is another person I would love to sit down and have a conversation with. And I would love for him to tell me and I'm sure it was, how difficult it was to try to be that kind of guy for people all the time. Like, to feel like you could never turn it off and just be yourself. And just allow him the chance to just sit and talk and just be himself. I know that, and now I'm going to go off subject on it, but it was this really great question that this viewer had that is leading me in this direction. Entertainers, comedians, and all that, they, for me, I always get this vibe that they feel like they have to be on all the time. Like, let me just fix my pen. Like, in character all the time when they meet people on the street. And for me, I've always said, for some of these people, I would love to just invite them to my home, and once they get to my door, the first thing I would tell them is, please be yourself. Just be comfortable. You don't have to be a character in front of me. I'm not expecting anything from you. The only thing I expect is for you to just be your genuine self and to be able to relax and not feel like you have to perform in front of me. I've always felt that way. And I know that people, when they're in the public eye, I get that. Well, you put yourself in that position, and that you're going to be scrutinized, you're going to be watched, you're going to be, viewed. And that's, I get that to a certain extent. But to make, like if you see somebody that's an actor or a comedian, and maybe they're an actor or a comedian for a specific role, then to ask them, oh, do so-and-so, whatever character they're famous for, or whatever. I feel bad, at times like that. Like they feel obligated that they have to always be, performing. I mean, I work at my job, and when I clock out, I'm no longer Debbie, the employee for that particular job. I'm Debbie, the person. But I think a lot of times entertainers feel like they have to be that character, or, they have to be that funny or whatever all the time. And, they just don't ever have a chance to just be themselves. And I'm sure that the pressure is amazing. Like I said, I understand people are going to be out there throwing stones at me saying, well, they make a lot of money because of that character, and they sign up for this when they become famous and all this other stuff. But you know what? We're all simply human beings first and foremost. And so that's what I've always felt. And I've always, I don't know, the one person I would love to talk to about that would be Robin Williams, because I think he suffered a great deal. I think he was a tortured soul, to be honest with you. And I would just love, for him to, if I would, was to ever have dinner or sit down and talk, just give him the chance just to relax and just be his authentic self. I don't know. If you all had a chance to talk to somebody living or dead, aside from the obvious, my friends, like I said in the beginning of the question, the obvious for me would be my parents, because I love and miss them a great deal. That being said, aside from loved ones, if there was anybody living or dead that you would love to talk to, visit, who would it be? Wow, I think I've gone way far. Well, friends, I think we're going to end it for today. Man, oh man, Shevitz, we do have quite a bit left, so I know it's probably going to take us well into the weekend to get this whole thing done. Let me just pull you back out. There you go. So we still have this whole big upper portion here to do, and I know I'm not going to be able to get it all done in one day, so we'll carry this over into the weekend. And right now, I do want to thank you so much for stopping by and listening to me blather on. But that was a really great question, and I appreciate the viewer who asked it. I know I didn't say the question in the exact way that they had said it, but I paraphrased it the best way I could. But thank you so much for that question. If you have any other questions, please feel free to post them in the comments below. Please hit that like button. Please comment. Let me know how you're doing, and let me know who, dead or alive, you would like to talk to. And please subscribe to my channel if you've not yet already, and hit that bell notification. You'll be notified every time I post a video. And until I see you all again, my friends, God bless you. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye now. Happy crafting!